What is up, guys? My name is Josh. Welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. In this video we're going to be doing our first concurrent war video, which this isn't my first war in the clan. This is probably my second or third, I think. But it's a super close war, and it turned out to be really interesting. So I thought I'd show you my collection day battles, and then I thought I'd show you obviously the war day battle. These aren't live. I'm not actually playing right now, but I will just go over some of the battles just because I think it's important to talk about drafting and to talk about how, you know, the key to drafting. And I personally only play draft mode on collection day. So right here we have barbarians or minion horde. Immediately I pick minion horde just because I've never used barbarians. I don't really like them as a card. I think I picked spear goblins, yep. And then I'm going to choose the baby dragon just because the magic archer is quite squishy. And then I think, what do I choose here? I choose the fireball. It makes sense because I can get rid of the magic archer. And then if I was to give him fireball, he would then be able to take out my minion horde. So the fact that I took fireball stops him taking out my minion horde, and it also allows me to take out his magic archer. And he has a furnace, so I have two different things that I can take out. So that was probably the most pivotal pick of the whole match, to be honest. Luckily I have fire spirits for his barbarians. That's really fortunate for me. And I can't remember what this guy was playing, but yeah, I had graveyard, I have cannon, I have fireball, I have minion horde, I have wizard. So I have a lot of you know, he has lightning. I have a lot of troops that he can lightning with the wizard and the baby dragon, so he can get a lot of value. I think that's where he messed up in this game. He didn't use his lightning at all, if anything, or I can't remember him using it. And he has another card that I'm able to fireball in the Electro Wizard. So we place our minion horde in the back, not really sure what to do. He sends in a goblin barrel, but again we have fire spirits for that. We don't have a log or we don't have arrows, but we have many different things that we can deal with it, so it's not a big deal, to be honest. Now I'm not sure. This game is pretty tough, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was super close. I'm forced to play a cannon just because cannons can take out fire spirits. You know, it's an easy trade. He lightnings the cannon. This is what I'm saying about bad plays. You shouldn't. If you're going to use lightning, make sure you can at least get two different things, or you make sure that what you're lightninging, or however you say that, what you're using your lightning on. Make sure you can get two different things, or the same, or something for the same value, something that costs either 5 elixir or 6 elixir. Make sure if you're doing it for stuff that costs 4 elixir, you're losing 2 elixir, which is quite a big deficit. So I wouldn't advise doing that. We go ahead and take the first tower. He throws the barrel down, easily countered with the fire spirits. I think fire spirits are very underrated. I was gonna do a video about how I think they need a buff, because even though I think they're good and they're underrated, I still think for 2 elixir, there's just better cards out there, I think. And then for the furnace, for another 2, you can just get, you know, multiple fire spirits, whereas for 2 elixir, you only get 3 of them. And I was gonna do a video on why I think fire spirits need a buff. If you guys want to see that video, make sure you let me know in the comments down below. I'll definitely get on that if you need me to, or if you want me to. I would love to do that video regardless, so I'm pretty sure I'll do it anyway. Because fire spirits are an awesome card. I've always liked them. You know, they came out quite early with inside the game, so I've been playing with them for a while now, and I just think they're underrated. I think a lot of people sleep on fire spirits. As you can see, it just took a magic archer out. You know, 2 elixir for 4 elixir, completely shut down the magic archer. And I assume that the flying machine has similar health to the magic archer, so I would assume that fire spirits could probably take out a flying machine, as well as the fireball, of course. But right here is 1 tower all. I forgot that he took my tower, but we have pretty good counters to his cards, so it's going to be tough for him. He hasn't really got that kind of key win condition, I don't think. He's just basically lightning. He's playing the lightning on my tower. Why can't I say that? So yeah, I go in with the graveyard, try and kill the game off. Got the dragon on the tower, but he resets it with the ice wizard, the E-Wiz, sorry, and the ice spirit. Again, we have fire spirits to clean up his barbarians. So it's super. Oh yeah, I forgot the goblin barrel is his main win condition. But when we have so many counters to it, there's nothing he can really do. I think this is the game-winning push. We put a minion horde down, and then we put our graveyard down. We have to take care of his fire spirits though, because that's a problem for us. We managed to take out his magic archer nearly. And then he places the Furnace down, but it's pretty much a good game at this point after I Fireball. And I think that's one Fireball remaining. We know he's going to come in with the Goblin Barrel because that's all he has. So we get ready with our Fire Spirits. We predict it and it counters it perfectly. If you didn't know, you can counter the Goblin Barrel perfectly with Fire Spirits. Just as soon as you see them throw the barrel, just place the Fire Spirits on behind the tower, and they should spread out evenly to where they kill each Goblin from the barrel. We pick up the match here, so it's 2-1. Get our clan card chest. We get some bowlers, some furnaces, some fire spirits. Speaking of, and I think we jump into the next one. Again, we don't. I think I just played sudden death here with my Expo deck or my bait deck. What do I play it with? Oh, I play it with my P.E.K.K.A. Ram Dark Goblin deck, which is a really good deck. I did a video on that. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check out that video. It's an amazing deck. But the problem is, and this is what I was speaking about in my previous video on my thoughts on Clan Wars, is trying to play. Basically, this is ladder tournament. Ladder tournament. What am I saying? This is ladder standard levels. So all the levels are what the levels he has. I'm doing a really bad job at explaining this, but basically. This is not tournament standard, and I'm going to leave it at that because I'm just going to dig myself a bigger hole. It's not tournament standard, so I'm always going to have a problem because my cards aren't the level of his cards. You know, and the only ladder deck that I have is the Expo deck, but it's just not going to work in Sudden Death or Double Elixir. So I don't know why I chose to do Sudden Death. I think it's just because there wasn't a draft challenge available for me to play, so I just thought, you know what, let's just play Sudden Death really quick. We managed to go up against Bait. You know, it's not the best matchup for me, to be honest, especially with under-level cards. I think my Ram's like level 8, my Dark Goblin's level 9, my P.E.K.K.A's level 6, you know, my Bats are level 10. Every single card with inside this deck is under-leveled, and that's just because I use it purely in challenges. You know, like I said, the only deck I use on the ladder is the Expo, and it just does not work in Sudden Death and Double Elixirs, which is unfortunate, you know. It's really unfortunate. I can switch to Bait if I need to, because my Bait deck is quite high too. That was the ladder deck I used before I switched to Expo, but he gets a really huge hit in here. I have nothing to counter the Goblin Barrel with, because now he knows that my only counter is the Goblin Gang. He could just play the barrel in the front and then pre-log, and that's what I would do as well, so it's a good play by him. I actually pick up a nice poison. I get the Ice Golem, the Bats, and the Princess. Again, he comes in with his Miner, but I have to catch it with the Goblin Gang, which now means that I have nothing for the barrel, or not the best counters for the barrel in a way. And he has an Inferno Tower, so I'm in a bad spot because, you know, P.E.K.K.A. against Inferno Tower, especially when he has so many distractions. Like, there's not much I can do as a player, especially with underleveled cards. Had I had a full max deck like him, I probably would have had a better chance. You know, but it is what it is. I'm not going to make excuses. I lost the game. Well, he gets a huge hit in here because there's nothing I can do against his barrel, and it's pretty much GG at this point. My tower's, you know, under 200. So I give him the good luck, give him the good game. Sometimes you just can't do anything, and it is what it is. You know, there's no point getting annoyed. You can do your best and with your card levels, but sometimes you just cannot do anything. He's going to throw in his last barrel. I'm going to zap it, but it's pretty much GG. He's going to get hit in either way. And he ends up winning that game, you know, which is annoying because I wanted to get the maximum amount of cards for my clan. But it is what it is, you know, what can you do? And I think I skipped the last collection day battle just because I lost again. So I didn't really want to show 2 losses in a row. So I go. This is the war. This is the final battle on War Day. I tried to play him out, juke him out with the Miner, but he didn't play anything. I don't think it was the best player, to be honest. Or I don't think he was the best player he's from Apostles' Creed, which I know is a good clan. So that's why I tried to play like really sneaky and really like just different, because had I put the Miner straight on the pump, it would have worked, but I didn't know that he wasn't that great of a player and he didn't counter it. Otherwise, I would have just gone straight for the pump. And had I known he had 3 Musketeers, again, I wouldn't have poisoned. I would have just straight up used a Miner. But we're looking okay. We could just do Bats Ice Spirit on the left. And as long as we take care of the right side, we should be fine. The Battle Ram does connect, but it's okay. We're still in a good position. The Bats are still doing work. and we took a big hit, but it is what it is. The Ewiz on the right, taking out his brother, the Ice Wizard. And I think he's going to play a pump again, so I'm ready with my miner. I'm always ready with the cards because I know what he has. I actually decided to go Battle Ram down the right lane, but I didn't know he had a skeleton army. I tried to do some emotes, but I had myself on mute. What do you guys? Do you guys permanently mute yourself, or do you know, are you fine with like emoting with people? Sometimes I'm fine with it. But when I start losing, I don't want to look at people making the crying face the whole time. It just gets really frustrating. Wow, did I lose this? I think I lost this. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure looking at how it's going right now, I think I lost this. So wow, I lost 2 collection days and I lost the war. Wow, not a great war from me, guys. Not a great war. But who knows? Maybe I do win this. I actually can't remember. So me and you both are kind of in the dark about who wins this right now. I'm going to go ahead and miner poison that pump just in case he puts skeleton army down, and he does, but it still catches my ram. You know, I'd love a zap or I'd love a log, but unfortunately I didn't get it drafted in the collection day cards. We just didn't get any spells. The only spells I had was arrows, I think. Or no, sorry, not arrows, poison. And you can see he's got a huge push right now. I've got nothing to counter it. I've got no fireball. I've got no tornado. You know, it is what it is. He's going to play his 3 muskies right in the middle, and I quickly try and counter my Dark Prince. I didn't think he was going to be that aggressive, to be honest with you. So I wasn't ready for those 3 muskies, but I go in for one last push, the Battle Ram and the poison to get rid of the skeleton army. And honestly, guys, he had the matchup. He just had a way better deck than I did. I had no counter for the giant, really. No strong counter for the giant. I had no zap for the skeleton army. I had the poison for the 3 muskies, but he also had the minion horde. So, guys, just a super, super tough matchup for me. Yeah, we ended up losing that battle. Or I ended up losing that battle. But one good thing did come from this war. And that's the fact that, you know, we won the war, guys. We actually won our first war. We came first place. But, yeah, somehow I lost, which is really annoying. But, you know, as you can see, we came first place. Did we come first place? No, we didn't. Never mind. We came 4th place. I thought we came first. Wow. That's probably all my fault, you know, because I lost both collection day battles and I lost my war day battle, so we came 4th. Anyway, guys, we're still teething in the clan. We're still having some teething problems with different decks and stuff, and people aren't really trying new decks, which is kind of frustrating. They're just using Elite Barbs, Royal Giant. You know, so we're still going through that teething process, but as soon as we do win a war, be sure to look out for that, because I will definitely bring you that video when we do finally get the W. Let me know what you guys thought about our first or second war in the comments down below. Not our first or second, but our 3rd war in the comments down below. Let me know how you got on in your wars as well. Have you got that first W yet? Did you get what cards did you get in your clan chest? Let me know in the comments down below. Give the video a thumbs up as always, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace out.